Welcome to the English Boost podcast. I'm so glad you're joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm really excited to get into our analysis today.
Oh, me too. So today's mission is an exploration of this really fascinating audio source we found on time management.
Right, and it's specifically geared toward people learning a new language. But honestly, the insights apply to learning literally anything.
Completely. I mean, coding, writing, playing guitar, you name it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's unpack this, because we all do this, right? We complain that we have absolutely no time to learn or grow. We're just like totally overwhelmed.
Oh, 100%.
But then, and I am so guilty of this, we sit down on the couch, shoes still on, and somehow lose an hour just scrolling through random videos on our phones.
It is the universal modern experience, I think.
Okay.
But I do want to set the stage here for you listening. Our goal today isn't to make you feel guilty.
Right, guilt is awful.
It really is.
Yeah.
And feeling bad about your screen time doesn't actually change anything.
Yeah.
So instead, we want to reframe how you view your daily routines and this idea of quote-unquote wasted time.
Yeah, because before we can actually manage our time, we have to define what wasting it even looks like. And spoiler alert, it is not what you think it is.
Not at all.
The source material uses this really striking visual. It says time is like water in a bottle. Every day you get this bottle, and if you just pour it out on the floor, well, you can't drink it later. It's just gone.
What's fascinating here is how the source defines that spilled water. Because usually we're taught that if you're having fun, you're wasting time. And if you're working, you're not.
Right, the whole hustle culture thing.
Exactly. But it's actually about intentionality. Time is wasted when it doesn't help you learn, doesn't help you grow, and this key, doesn't help you rest.
Yes. Oh my gosh, the resting part. There was this anecdote in the source that I found so relatable.
The 10-minute break one.
Yes. So this person sat down for a 10-minute break from studying, right? They just wanted to watch one funny video.
Just one. It's always just one.
Always. But then the algorithm autoplays the next one, and they thought, well, just one more. And suddenly they blink, and an hour and 15 minutes have passed.
It's like a time machine, but the bad kind.
Seriously. But the big takeaway was the emotional aftermath of that. Like, after that quote-unquote break, they didn't feel refreshed at all.
Right. They felt empty and probably guilty and weirdly more tired than before they started.
Totally.
And the source introduces a second analogy here that fits that feeling perfectly. It's like time slipping away like sand through open fingers.
Oh, that's such a good image.
Yeah, because your hands are open, meaning you have no boundaries on that break. The sand just falls right through.
So, okay, if our time is slipping through our fingers like sand, how do we actually plug the leak? The source says we have to move from accidental living to intentional planning.
Yes, from accidental to intentional.
But let me play devil's advocate for a second here. Because when I first read that, I thought, wait, isn't saying, I want to improve my English today a plan?
I mean, it sounds like a plan, but the source argues that it's actually just being vague.
Really? How so?
Well, improve my English is just too big. It's totally unclear. The source brings in this brilliant GPS analogy to explain it.
Oh, I loved this part.
Right. Like, imagine getting into your car and turning on the GPS, but you don't enter a specific address.
You just drive.
Exactly. You just drive in circles, wasting petrol, getting nowhere. The source argues that you need a tiny plan. That tiny plan is your daily address.
Okay, that makes so much sense. It reminds me of the story they shared about language learning burnout.
Oh yeah, the 1-hour study goal.
Yeah, this person was trying to study for 1 full hour every single day, and obviously that is super intimidating.
Oh, it's a massive mental block.
Right, so they started skipping days, feeling awful about it, and eventually just gave up. But then they changed their goal to just 10 minutes a day.
Just 10 minutes.
Yeah, and it completely removed the fear. It built consistency, and they actually started feeling proud of themselves because they were hitting the goal every day.
So the takeaway for you listening is to look at your own goals. Are you driving in circles? Because if you are, you need a specific address. Something tiny, like, I will learn 3 new words today.
I love that. 3 words, but okay, let's be real for a second. So we have this tiny, specific 10-minute plan. I can hear listeners thinking, I am absolutely slammed from the moment I wake up. Where do I find even 10 minutes?
It's the most common problem, for sure.
And this is where the source completely changed my mind. They introduced this whole new way to view the clock, looking at time as coins.
Yes, the coin analogy.
Like, we focus so much on the big coins, the 1-hour blocks, and if we don't have a big coin, we assume we're broke.
We think we have no time at all.
Exactly. But meanwhile, we are literally throwing the small coins, like 3, 5, or 7-minute blocks straight in the trash by scrolling on our phones.
Right, and the source actually coined a term for this. They call it pocket time.
Pocket time. I love that.
Yeah, it's those hidden minutes, the time you spend waiting for a bus or sitting in the back of a taxi or just, standing in line for a coffee.
And to prove this actually works in the real world, there's that super inspiring story about the busy mother.
Oh, the mom with 2 kids and a full-time job? Her
As
schedule was wild.
Wild. She literally never had a full hour to herself. Ever.
Yeah.
But she started collecting her pocket time. So she found 5 minutes while she was walking to the bus. Then she found 10 minutes during her lunch break.
And another 7 minutes right before bed, I think.
Yes. And just by doing that, she drastically improved her language skills in just a few months. It's crazy.
It really is. The insight here is that collecting those small coins eventually buys a big treasure.
A big treasure, yeah.
So the challenge for you listening is to ask yourself, where are the hidden pocket times in your day right now?
I bet there are so many if people just look for them. But that brings us to the next big issue.
The thieves.
Yes. Here's where it gets really interesting. If pocket time is so valuable, why do we constantly throw those coins away?
Because we're being robbed.
Exactly. We are constantly being robbed by what the source calls time thieves.
Yeah, those are the worst.
A time thief is something that steals your attention, like getting sucked into endless comment fights or just swiping through random news clips, and it gives you absolutely nothing good in return.
Nothing at all. You just end up distracted and, honestly, kind of sad.
Totally sad. So how do we stop the thieves?
Well, the strategy the source offers is really practical. They say you don't actually have to hate the thief, but you must protect your house.
Protect your house. I like that phrasing.
Yeah, it basically means engineering your environment, like turning off your notifications for an hour, or literally putting your phone in another room until your tiny plan is done.
Just making it harder to get distracted.
Exactly. But there's actually a second reason we avoid our plans and throw our coins away.
Right, because we make learning feel like a chore. Our brains inherently hate stress. If sitting down to study feels like some angry adult shouting at you, do it perfectly, no mistakes, well, we're just going to run away.
We will actively avoid it.
So we have to turn learning into play. We were bouncing around some of the specific examples from the source before the show, and they were so good.
Oh, they were great. Like printing out the lyrics to your favorite songs, circling the words you don't know, and just singing them in the shower.
Singing in the shower is the best.
It really is. You're learning, but there's zero stress.
Right, or watching a short TV series that you actually like and using subtitles. You just celebrate the small victories when you understand a phrase here or there.
Yeah, it completely removes the punishment from the process.
Okay, but let me ask you a direct question on behalf of the listener,
Uh-huh.
because I can feel some people getting stressed out right now.
Uh-oh. Lay it on me.
So if we are supposed to be guarding all our pocket time and we're constantly learning in every spare 5 minutes we have, does don't waste your time mean we have to be productive 100% of the time?
If we connect this to the bigger picture, absolutely not.
Okay, Hugh.
No. And the source used a perfect analogy for this. Your phone battery.
Oh, right.
Like if you never plug your phone in, what happens? It dies. Human brains are exactly the same. Rest is not wasting time. It is literally charging the battery.
That is such a relief to hear, and it totally explains that late-night struggle story from the source.
Oh, man, we've all been there.
Oh, totally. The person was pushing through this project late at night for 2 agonizing hours, and the results were just terrible.
Completely useless work.
Yeah. But then they went to sleep, woke up, and tackled the exact same work. And it only took them 30 minutes.
And the quality was way better.
Way better, because the battery was charged.
Exactly. The key vocabulary word the source emphasizes here is balance. You need a healthy mix of steady, work, fun, and rest.
Balance. Okay, I can do balance. So what does this all mean for someone listening right now?
Well, it all comes down to action.
Right. The source gave us this super simple 4-step action plan to use today. Step 1, choose one tiny goal. Like, learn 3 words.
Keep it super specific.
Yep. Step 2, decide when to do it. Find your pocket time.
Like while the coffee's brewing.
Exactly. Step 3, make it fun. Sing in the shower.
Lower that stress level.
And then step 4, which I loved, say something kind to yourself afterward.
Yeah, that final step is crucial. By celebrating even a 10-minute victory, you stop being your own enemy. You become your own coach.
Be your own coach. That is so powerful.
It really changes everything, and I want to leave you listening with a final provocative thought to mull over.
Oh, I'm ready.
This builds on the source's vocabulary word, invest. I want you to think about the difference between spending your time and investing your time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right. Because when you spend time like doom scrolling, it's just gone forever. But when you invest it, even just 10 minutes of it, it pays you dividends tomorrow.
Growth.
Exactly. So the question is, what is one tiny investment you can make in the next 24 hours?
What a great question, and what an amazing exploration today. Thank you so much for joining us and investing. Remember to be kind to yourself, and we will catch you next time.